From amidst the city's 7+ hills, welcome to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started, here's Adam McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Evans now to return. Jukes one defender. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Lawrence looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Got his man. Thomas has it. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here we go, 2nd down.
24. Hey, Soko, hot.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. 180.
Let's get to the game here to Chase Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Stop. 180. Stop.
2nd and 6 now. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Shotgun on third down. It's Burrow. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On play action now, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Jaguars 22-yard line.
180. 20 shot. Shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, they get to Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shot.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. T. Higgins the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Carter on the return. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, lie.
Lawrence working from the gun. Caught by Washington, left side. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call, Didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hey, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And the Bengals bringing out a fifth DB. They're in the nickel, third down. Now Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on fourth. Lawrence throwing here. He's got it to his running back. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That big fourth down call is how we close out our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They send a man in motion. Give up the gut to Bigsby. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Lawrence to throw it. Caught quickly on the slant. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Red on red.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right stop. Stop.
Burrow setting up the play action. Catch made by all. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
Second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
I'm one, ready?
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
From the 46. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
180.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Jags pick it up. And Jacksonville makes a let's-go touchdown. The Jaguars capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. He's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, lie.
And off here for Bigsby. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, go.
First carry now, this is Baishal Tu'u. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
We're at 23. Hey,
They'll go again here with Tootin. That's a 1st and even more past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot.
The play fake. Burrow. That finds him deep down the sideline. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the right side and reeled in by Chase. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go, here we go. Stop! 180! Right side!
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop!
Brown on the inside give. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12, 11 MT, 11 MT. 11.
Burrow from the gun. The blitz is there, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's on the right hands for this 39-yarder. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
On red.
Now it's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
12. Here we go. 180. Right side.
Burrow to the air now. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Get set. 180.
Here we go, second and very long. Pass it downfield, it's Chase. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking right, and he finds it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go.
Gun. Right in.
Here's Burrow. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Ryan Rico on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Dukes out a one-stop. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
At their own 18-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They've got themselves another first and 10.
Hey, run.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Lisa 24.
Looking to throw. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Jones on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Can. Start. 11, MT, take. 11. Start.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go. Start.
Play action now. Burrow. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 9.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
11. Here we go. Crash. Right, 80. 11 MT. Shot.
From the gun on third down, it's Burrow. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I love that jet sweep for so many different reasons, Kate. But I really love when you get your athlete coming across, building up speed, so you can take off once that edge is set. He gets to that field, turns that type of run into a highlight reel run.
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Bigsby. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hey.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Offense staying out there on 4th. They say no to a 47-yard field goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's caught. He's got Washington. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Bigsby has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
28. Bengals 7.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
Jaguars.
On the return, here's Jones. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun.
Throwing is Burrow. Complete out to the right. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down. 2nd and 3 now.
3-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
On the handoff, this is Brown. Across midfield at the 45. takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
11 MT tank.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Jawan Bentley.
23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Get set. Right, 80.
Here's Brown again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Big search.
Burrow back to throw. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick six.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here's Jones. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Hey, can.
Brown. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Here we go.
Straight ahead they go with B-Rob. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We reach the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Here we go. 11.
Run with Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals cut the lead by a quarter. Down out of 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
On red. Hey, tomato. Cut.
They kick the running back in motion. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Red. Hey, Ginger.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Hey, go. Hey, so, here we go.
Carry here for Bigsby. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Take easy. Route. Focus, hot.
Inside give here for Tootin. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield on their own side.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Hey, run. Son.
Putting a receiver in motion. Lawrence facing 3rd and long. Hits his running back. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul, somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Forced out to his right. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Gets it to him on the screen. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. They wind slip out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. Runs him over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Stop. Right, 80. Stop.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Burrow. We've got a screen to the running back.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Desperation time here. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time is not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Jaguars recover the onside kick. That should all but clinch this victory for them. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out, swing it. They did everything that it could do, but it just shows you in the NFL. Premium for possessions, and when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Bigsby. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they can be proud of their exploits down the road and overall so far this season as they improve to